I worked with some marketing companies before and, they promise you the world and it's kind of hard to tell and who can you trust. And I think one of the things that brought me in is also some good reviews about you guys on other pages and other people talking about it. And I feel like it was great. The first month we had you guys, we have little green hearts on all the patients that you guys book. And we had all these little green hearts all over our schedule. And all my staff was like, oh my gosh, look, they're actually bringing in all these people. Look at all these green hearts. Look at all these patients that are coming in. So I think it was really exciting, even in the first couple months. We had a really good wave the first few months. And even as the summer slowed down, we still kept getting some patients in, even over the slow months. So it was really exciting to see and to actually see it working. I think the call center has been really great, and all the previous marketing companies, even if they promise you leads, you have to call them all. And, we're a small business. There's not that many of us and the phone's ringing all day anyway. So I think one of the things that drew me to you guys was that you had the ability to call people and actually follow up on the leads and, get people in. And I think that was the differentiator that was really helpful. Pretty great since then. Since you guys have the clinic success manager, it's nice to have someone to have as a touchstone or someone I can email and they'll email me back and answer my questions. Or, if I'm like, hey, can we update the ad to this thing? Or, hey, I didn't get any calls today about this thing. And, she'll write me back immediately, let me know. So I have this touchstone of like a personal contact that's taking care of me. And I think that's really important when you're spending as much money as we spend on marketing. It makes it feel like you're being taken care of. We did have the best July we've ever had. And we actually had a little bit of dip in revenue because we lost one of the main injectors last year. So I was anticipating or planning for even same revenue was pretty much my goal. And we had the best July we've ever had. And it's July, which is not the best, So that was exciting to see and not what I expected. I was just hoping for same. Definitely recommend it. They're great. They take care of you. They listen to you. They answer you quickly. Emails, concerns. I want to change my ad. I want to talk about, should I run this ad? I even talked to Brad last week about changing an ad, but then he gave me advice on hiring people and, what to put on my Indeed thing to kind of sift through. And it was really helpful. So it wasn't just the ads. It was really nice to have a little bit of everything. And I know Brad does a lot of business coaching calls too, which is nice. I don't always have time to get on them yet, but I can see how they would be really helpful.